Hello, we're going to do a how-to install on a 2019 Harley Davidson FXDR. We're going to install some different grips. Currently have the Harley Davidson Dominion grips, and we're going to switch over to the Vans grips. This is the Dominion ones. I didn't really like these ones because has little metal bars, and I thought these little peaks were going to be soft, but they're not that soft. I just can't grip this handle as good as I thought I was going to be able to, so we're switching to the Vans grip, the 1-inch. So I'll show you how to install these and then maybe do a review on them. Alright, first things first, nobody wants a scratched bike, so I like to throw a blanket over this, something soft at least. Nobody wants scratched paint, especially on something that was expensive. Then you're going to need to, well, for the throttle side, you're going to need, I like to loosen the lever mounts, just because when you get to the throttle tube housing right here, you're going to have to move it around the bracket anyway. So it's easiest just to remove this top one. There's a bottom one down here that you're going to need to remove, and then you can just loosen these two so you can wiggle it out of the way. And you're going to need a, what is this, a T25 star bit, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Alright, so we got it all removed. Here's the throttle tube housing for the throttle by wire. And you'll see how it comes into the perch for your front brake lever. So it's just easiest to loosen these two. I might not do it on this one because I already have this grip installed, but if you loosen both top and bottom and kind of move this lever down out of your way, you'll be able to kind of pry this lever down and pull the throttle out. But then this whole throttle assembly will just slide off. And you will have to purchase for the Vans grips, since the Harley grip has the throttle tube attached to it. You're going to have to buy a throttle tube, which I had somewhere. Anyway, you're going to need a new throttle tube that goes inside of the throttle side grip, the bigger hole, which was, here it is, right? There you go. It was, I don't know if that'll focus. Anyway, it was $8.99, and it's made by Drag Specialist. Anyway, you'll slide that tube over it. I like to put spray paint inside of the grip before you slide it onto the tube. It just gives it a little bit of stick in there. Some people use hairspray. I use whatever I could find in my garage. But anyway, so far I like them. They're super sticky compared to the other ones that we had on here. And I'll go ahead and fully remove this side and show you what that looks like. Alright, so same thing on this side, T25 star bit. I don't believe you need to remove the brace for your levers. I think in my instance I'm just going to do it because I want these levers to be lower. I don't like where they're at, so we'll just take them off anyway. But in most people's case, oops, don't hit your tank like that, that sucks. And you have one on the bottom that you need to get off. If I can get it in there. There we go. Which was pretty loose. Note to self, check those bolts. Or screws rather. And there you go. That whole assembly comes off. Same thing, just one screw on the top, one on the bottom. Set those off to the side. Alright. I think you can wiggle this down without messing with it. Cool. Alright, so you can. This kind of sits inside the perch a little bit. It's its own entity, so it could fall. I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway. So now you got the other side of the Dominion grip. A little goofy. See, I liked them, but they're just goofy on my hand. I didn't really like the way you could hold that, but we're gonna clean up. Let's set this down over here. Not gonna use that anymore. So now, if you wanna clean off the handlebar a little bit and get some spray paint or hairspray or glue, you can get like handlebar glue. I know you can get like Pro Taper glue, which is more of a dirt bike glue, but it's all the same. I used this. Whatever, it'll stick. The point is that it doesn't come off. So we're gonna go ahead and spray a little bit inside of this hole, and I'll put it back on the bike. Alright, got your spray paint. Don't spray your bike. Don't spray any bikes behind it. It's not very windy in here, so. One thing that's going to suck about using spray paint is it's going to push all the paint out the end of the handle or out of the end of the grip. So you're probably going to have paint all up in your fingers when you're done with this. That's okay. Just make sure, depending on how you want it. I got the van symbol facing up. You just want to make sure. I'll show you. So I got the van symbol facing up. I'm OCD, so I just try to make sure everything's in a straight line. Seems like it is. Everything's pushed in nice and far. You can feel that it's all the way to the end of the bar. I can't push that in any further, so we're good to go. Now we're going to do the housing. Let's put this back on. That over, back over there. Okay, one on the top, one on the bottom. I'll just go hand tight so we can make sure they're evenly spaced on both sides. Okay. And you're good to go. Alright, so that's an install of the Vans grips made by ODI. Like, see, this one's a little crooked already. There. Here's a look at it real fast. Gulp grips. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a G by Vans. And they are ODI grips. $20.95 versus $134 for Dominion grips. So you save a bit of money. And then on a bike like this, I wanted to be able to hold on a little better. So these ones are pretty tacky. So we'll see how they work. I'll do a review on them, let you guys know. Thanks for watching.